Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a brand new walkthrough of a Total War game. We're going to be looking at Total War Attila. Now I know this game is fairly old. I think it's about 6 years old now. So not one of the newest ones, but to be honest, it's one of my more favourite ones. My favourite one definitely being Rome 2. But I just absolutely love this kind of time period, these timepiece, and the cultures that are involved in this game. Like we've got the nomadic tribes of the Huns, we've got the Eastern or Byzantinian Roman Empire, and we've got the Western Roman Empire and how they're falling against the barbarian cultures like the Saxons and the Franks. It's just one of my more favourite timepieces. So I'm going to cover this one. If you guys enjoy this one, please let me know. And if you want to see any other Total War series on my channel, like if you guys want to see the Warhammer ones or the Three Kingdoms or the Britannic Kingdoms, any of those, if you guys enjoy that kind of period or want to see them on this channel, please let me know and I will get them out there for you. I will start a playthrough on it. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to start a brand new campaign as the Huns. Again, if you guys enjoy this, I might look at the White Huns or one of the Roman Empires, Eastern Empires. We might just go through a bunch of the factions, but you've got to let me know, guys. So yeah, we're going to start with the Huns. We're going to start a brand new campaign, try and complete the missions and the quests. We're going to be doing it on the very hard difficulty. Again, if it goes well, we might even up that to a legendary difficulty in the future for one of the next series that we look at. But yeah, we're going to be starting with these guys. So let's have a look at the Huns. So they're the horse lords of the East. God damn. Yeah, the horse lords of the East. So we are Rome's biggest threat. We are the biggest threat to any advanced culture. In fact, we are a big threat to any culture. But what we're best at is taking down huge armies in the field. What we're not so good at is taking down walled settlements. We're not very good at sieges, but our forces are incredibly potent on the battlefield and a force to be reckoned with. So a lot of the kingdoms that we're going up against are going to be very well defended because they're going to hide in their cities and their castles, and they're not going to want to come out. They're going to stay there and they're going to wait for us to die and starve out. We're not going to go down though. We're going to wipe them out. We're going to create one culture over the world. Like I said, we're going to complete our main objectives. That is going to be the goal of this campaign. Let's have a look. So our faction leader is Olden, who I'm guessing is this guy, our nice crown. We're going to start with 3 armies, or tribes. And our cultural trait, which is the Scourge of God, which is going to reduce enemy morale of anyone who is of a Christian faction. Now, both of the Roman empires are Latin Christian and Greek Christian. So we're going to be doing a lot of damage against them, and they're going to fear us. They're going to fear us a lot. Now, I don't know if any of the other empires or kingdoms are of a Christian faith. I don't believe they are. Okay, so we've got Arian Christianity, the Vandals, Alans, Ostrogoths. That could potentially count as well. Not 100% sure on that. These are the factions I really want to do a playthrough on in the future, especially the Saxons. We build the Saxons, we'll take over England, take over the Franks. Yeah, that would be a great one to do. So I'd really enjoy to do that one. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and then I can actually get that one. We've got also the Lakhmids of Saudi Arabia, who are also of a Christian faith. So yeah, our religion is Tengriism. We've got our faction trait, which is Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which means we get plus 25% growth from raising settlements. So when we attack a settlement and take it down, we win. We have the option of looting it or raising it. And if we raise it, we get growth for our own tribes once they take it out. Now, for every war we are against or we're in, we get 1+ integrity for our armies. Famine, we get 20+ food consumption in provinces where the horde is present. So that's very, very good there. And death stops foreign replenishment and just about everything else in regions where the horde is present. Yeah, so we stop foreign replenishment and yeah, everything wherever we go. Okay guys, so we're going to jump into it. We're going to jump into our brand new series. There's going to be a little clip and then we're going to just go straight for it. Now we're on very hard difficulty with a hard initial challenge. So this is going to be interesting. We're just going to jump through it. But please, I can't stress this enough, guys. Let me know what you think at the end of this episode or wherever you get to it. Come ahead, join the Discord, or just drop a comment down below and tell me what you think. And like I said, if you really do want to see a different series of Total War on this channel, please let me know. There's a lot that I haven't actually played yet, especially the Warhammers, so it would be quite fun to just give that a go for the first time. And I hope you guys would join me on that one and have a good laugh. But yeah, so just one last thing, we're going to be massively cavalry orientated. Obviously the Huns do have infantry, foot infantry and good archers, but we're going to be mainly cavalry orientated, unlike most other factions in this. So it's going to require some incredibly different tactics and ways of playing this game, because yeah, we're going to be mostly mounted for the entirety of the campaign. Hopefully we'll get some good infantry and other things, but that's how we're going to be playing it from the start. Alright guys, let's jump into it and start this campaign.
The air was filled with smoke and blood. The Huns gloried in the stench of death. They took what they needed and left their enemies to rot. The Huns were free. They rode and fought and lived. Fear built Roman walls. They were right to be afraid. And behold, a red horse, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Those with gold offered it by the wagon. The Huns took it and allowed them to live in fear. At least, until they returned. Riders of the Four Winds prayed to him of the eternal sky. They made ready for war.
Okay, let's do this.
Hailing from
I love
the
that cutscene.
eastern steppes, yours is a life of constant movement and conflict. Your arrival has driven many from their homelands in fear. The Goths have fled southwestwards. Give chase, and you will find the fertile lands of the Eastern Roman Empire. The Vandals run west. There you will find the Western Roman Empire, weaker than its eastern cousin, but perhaps easier to exploit. Southeast lies the wealthy Sassanid Empire, ripe for plundering. Before you take on these supposed masters of the civilized world, you will do well to strengthen your position by subjugating the northern tribes. The world will dance to your tune,
or it will burn.
Or it will burn.
Excellent. So I think we need to, like you said, first we need to consolidate some of the northern territories. So we're going to be declaring some wars, taking out these just these small northern kingdoms, northern tribes, and getting them on our side. We've got one here. They own 2 places with a decent force. So yeah, we're going to be taking these guys out, and I think before we even attempt to attack any form of Rome, we're going to be moving against the Sassanids, like you said, wealth, and accumulate some decent power before we start to move west. And I feel like we should be better off moving down south first. Anyway, so we do already have some enemies here. I think these are the Vandals. Not 100% sure. They're the Ostrogoths. So the Vandals have moved west as well, but they might be a little bit further ahead. Might be the only thing. So as you can see, we've got 3 forces here. Actually quite nicely situated right next to some settlements. So we could, in the very first turn, take some land, maybe make some loots, get a bit of money. Wouldn't be able to take that with an army just of cavalry, but we could lay siege to it Now, we do have a decent chunk of money, so one thing that we're going to have to take into consideration is we are nomadic peoples. So what we need to do is set at least probably 2 of these guys up as a city, a settlement. So they can either be in moving state, like they are currently, or they can be in a building state, which is where they set up their tents and make money and do their farms. So probably quite a good idea to set one of those up, because otherwise we're not going to make as much money. We're not going to have as much of a food income. It's also more beneficial when we're trying to replenish our forces as well. So we really don't need to do it just yet, because we're quite decent at the moment. And we don't need to make any recruitments, not yet anyway, so we should be okay just to carry on with most of our forces like this. So what we're going to try and do is just try and take some of these places straight away. We're going to declare war on these guys, the Sclavenians. I don't think they've got any allies, so should be able to take rid of them pretty quickly. They've got 3 men there, so it's not even worth trying to resolve that ourselves. We can just go ahead, take him out nice and quickly, and raise the settlement. Like I said, we only have the option of raising or losing, so what we're going to do is we're just going to raise it first, and then hopefully once we've subjugated their forces in the future, what will happen is they'll rebuild that, and then obviously we'll benefit from them having it as their own. So we've got some skill points here. We're just going to boost 2 into zeal, and boost our zeal and missile attack. We've completely annihilated that province, and now we need to move north to take their capital city, but we're not going to be able to do that just yet. So when we can, we're going to set up into a town view, and just when we get the chance, make some recruitments to our force. Obviously can't do that at the moment because we have no movement left. The next thing we're going to want to do is take down these guys. So we're going to set up a horde down here. And we're going to capture Olbia straight away as well. We're going to raise that and damage these guys as quickly as possible. The quicker that we get some subjects, the better we are. So we'll take these guys out, raise their lands. Doesn't give us too much money when we raise them, but if we don't raise it, then they'll just breed an army there and come back. So we don't really need to loot it straight away. And we'll boost the Zell for him as well, because we don't need to do much more else. Right, so come next turn, we'll set him up as a town as well. Obviously, these guys are our enemies for the moment, so we don't want to annoy them. We need to... I don't think we have enough... No, we don't have enough room to actually settle up. But if they push their army out to attack us, we should be able to break them in the field. Now, we also need to select a technology. So initially, probably what we'll go for is more of a civic route. So we'll probably just smash out tier 1 of the civic tree. Start building up our economy first before our military, because we've got some decent troops at the moment. Obviously, mostly cavalry, but it should be enough for us to use at the moment. So we really need to jump to the next turn. It looks like this whole kind of area has been raised. In fact, literally this entire area has been raised. There is nothing, so we do need to push forward, try and take them out before they try and set up any more settlements. Obviously, we're going to set him into a camp, recruit some troops, and then he's going to move around here, and then together we're going to hopefully take down that settlement. We still have a bit of income, but it's dropped slightly. We haven't spent any of our money, which we probably should have done, but we removed those 2 settlements straight away and reduced their income of these 2 civilizations, which is going to benefit us massively. The might of the oak. So they've set up 2 of their places down there next to Romula. Eastern Rome. So we're already at war with the Eastern Romans. Now we could have a look at our alliances soon, but what we want to do just before anything else, we just want to focus on bringing down these civilizations and getting ourselves some subjects. Now we've got our artisan's hut, so this is our industry. Now we just need to pick the correct route to go down. They're all roughly the same. Some of them are going to reduce our integrity more than others. Horde building construction cost. growth +2 when in camp. So that one focuses more on growth. So that could actually be better than this. Although that gives us a lot of money, I feel like growth is probably the better way to go. So we're going to go with that one, the yurt maker. So we need growth in order to build anything else there. So now what we want to do, start giving me that, is we just want to recruit some troops. So we want a decent chunk of infantry. We haven't got anything that great to take. Hunnic spears are probably the best troops we can get, well, they're a little expensive as far as outgoings. We'll probably take 2 of those. We'll take some swordsmen. It's going to take us a few turns, so let's just max that out. Should be, so 2 turns and we should get 6 more troops together, and then that should be enough. So we're going to bring him round here now, and then next turn he's going to set up, replenish his troops. He's going to do the same, but we're going to move him into view of Karaskos. So if we get him up there, and then come next turn, he's going to set up a village. Thought that was a really weird looking horse. It's not. We've got the Swift Wind there. Who are they? Bedinians. So if we just have a quick look at our diplomacy, pretty sure there is nobody here that we have a good alliance with. We can't obviously trade with anyone because we have nowhere to trade from. But it's not the end of the world. Non-aggression pact, war. This faction is a tributary state of yours. Already, huh? Good men. Roxolonians, another nomadic peoples. Okay, so not a whole lot we could do there at the moment. Not a whole lot we need to do. We don't need any aggressive alliances at the moment. So if we skip this turn, move on to the next one. We're going to set up our leading tribe there. We might get attacked here. Yep. We're quite heavily outmatched. Got enough movement to get away from them. It doesn't look like we do. We might have to attack them. We have brought it to a river. Could that potentially help us? No, it says terrain, grasslands. That's a shame. Okay. So we're going to have to fight it. We don't really have much of a choice there. We'll just do the best job that we can. It is a river crossing, which is probably more beneficial to him than it is us, because I don't have the men to block off the river. Although if I could get them into one of those gaps, if I can get their infantry to go into one of those gaps, then my horse archers can do a lot of damage against them. It just depends, especially as I can't see where they're going to be starting. But yeah, like I said, I don't really have any men that can hold them there. I just have cavalry, which I could use to try and keep them in that position. We'll have to see. We've got our general unit there as well. And we've got these guys. They've got a bit of ammo there, so we're going to keep them. And we are obviously on the defence.
The balance of power bar tracks the relative strength of your force.
Right, if they do push into there, then I'm hoping that we might be able to. Let's just loosen them up, because we're going to take some archer fire. Let's get you guys back a little bit. We're heavily outnumbered. They are already pushing down to the other river. They're not crossing yet, though, so we've just got to keep an eye on that. Obviously, the main thing is we just wait for them to get across this river. Let's just have a look. They're all high threats to all my units. They are in range. There we go. Arrow's beginning to fly now. Alright, we need to keep them in the centre. That is our main job right now. To keep them in the centre of that river. So we're going to have to sacrifice some men. They're going to loosen up. Our main job, even if we have to charge, is just to keep them there. Slavic Axe Levy, they have poor armour, so we don't need to switch out to heavy shots. We should be able to kill enough of them. We already have done some decent damage, so we're going to charge our men in now. And like I said, we're just going to try and keep them in there, even if we have to turn out cavalry after cavalry. By keeping them in there, hopefully we can take down some of these units. We know we've nearly killed that entire unit already. So just by having this decent angle on them, there we go, broken. So we're going to target their next axemen and their spearmen last. Now the spearmen also have quite low armour. So the main thing is that we just, our cavalry just needs to survive long enough for us to do our job. Now we've still got 2 other units that can jump in here, but ideally I don't want to waste them. And they're probably not getting many kills. Now they are getting a few kills. He can probably kill that unit now. So we can take them out using melee force. Now we're killing quite a few of their leve spearmen there, so we just got to keep targeting that unit. They've used up their ammo. We've got to keep an eye out on the flank there, make sure they don't come for us. But our main unit right now, right here, is our archers. Okay, yeah, stop firing at them, start firing at them instead. Obviously we've got their archers as well, which are going to do massive amounts of damage against us if they get a good angle. And we've killed quite a few of them, so I don't imagine that we need to actually bring in any more units for the moment. We could probably do a lot of damage whilst they're charging to the next position. Still half of their army to go over there though. But if we play this right, we shouldn't have to sacrifice any more men for the moment. We've kept them back long enough that their units are nice and small. In fact, even to the point where our cavalry might be able to finish them off. There we go. So we get you guys to target them now. Don't want to go too close to their archers, obviously. Right, let's get you guys moving, because my cavalry can now do their job. Right, you just get out of the way. General is under attack, but he should be fine. There you go, he's broken them there. Their cavalry's now running. So if we put the pressure on, luckily we've got horsemen, so they're nice and fast and we can catch their... Oh, I've still got a general unit there though. Don't think we've done much damage to their horsemen here, it's the only issue. We're taking a lot of javelin fire from them. Just keep on skirmish, just keep firing, keep moving. You guys are running. Nearly broken their skirmishes with our general unit here. They're gone. Let's get away from that general. Let's keep moving. Okay, we've been absolutely annihilated by the raiders. I thought they would move because I turned on skirmishing mode, but they didn't. We can't even retreat. Oh. Our last fight here. So I think this tribe is defeated, which was my mistake. Obviously went in to their territory just a little bit too quickly, but it's not the end of the world. We can always set up another one. We've got a good position down in the south, ready to take out the next civilization, so we should be fine there. But this one, we've definitely lost this battle. I probably, I don't know. I probably could have used the horse archers a little bit better and broken them. I think we were just too outnumbered. I don't think we could have. I don't think we could have won that any better. We destroyed pretty much half of their force, so we got some pretty good kills in there. As you can see, all of the kills came from their cavalry. Actually, that's what screwed us, was their cavalry killing my horse archers. But I don't think that means the tribe is defeated. Or is it? Oh no, it is. Very much. He's dead. Yeah, that's a shame. But it's not the end of the world. We can always reset up another one. That's fine. We've just got to focus our strength to the north here. Definitely, we're recruiting some troops as well, so we should have done that probably straight away. Like I said, it was my fault. I shouldn't have moved into their lands too quickly. I should have expected them to have a decently sized army. I was a little bit cocky there. I should have just waited, but that's fine. We still took out one of their settlements, so we've done more damage to them than they have to us. And we can always set up another one, like I said. They've ended their non-aggression pact, that's fine. They demand money, that's not happening, is it? Oxalonians killed in battle. We have famine. We're consuming more food than we're producing. So sheepflock is going to take 3 turns. Now we can't actually move that force until that's dealt with. So we're going to have to set up another encampment there. I don't think we have much choice but to try. And well, we can produce another farm there, and that was going to take 1 turn. So that should fix that problem. Communal grounds, warriors' huts. We've already got a warriors' hut, haven't we? Warriors' yurts. Yep. I don't think there's anything else we can make. Elders' yurts. Integrity, 150 from culture. Food, military, wealth, and wealth. So income's still fine. We just need to solve our food problem first. Continue on to the next technology. As we move into the tier 2s, this is going to start costing us a little bit more. I'm going to recruit a few men there. Probably best to have a few more infantry. Got a lot more horse archers in this army, so that is good. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of them. So just for those spearmen for now, and then hopefully next turn we should be good to move against the settlement, and hopefully we can, if we set up our siege camp, siege equipments, we should be fine to take them out. We're going to suffer a little bit more to attrition, but ultimately should be okay. We will get revenge on that faction, but first we're going to take out these guys, and then once we've done that we can worry about heading back up north. But I'm hoping we can eliminate all of their forces here so that we can subjugate them nice and quickly. I'd rather do it without actually raising their settlement to the ground, so hopefully we don't have to do that. Yeah, so we just got to fix the attrition problem, then we should be good. He's trying to steal that. I don't want to give her to a nomadic faction or you guys. I want to save any of the eligible wives that we can give away for a better faction. So food is solved, but we did still lose a few men to attrition. They are now healing, so we're going to have to wait just probably a turn or two till our numbers have replenished enough. That force is going to be absolutely fine come next turn. Now we could probably see if we can. So a mercenary onager, it's going to cost us a lot, and the the upkeeps are going to be about 1,000. So we're going to start losing a bit of money. But for taking the settlement, that's probably the best thing we could use right now. Definitely, if we can put a hole in their wall, or take out their towers even, it would be a lot easier to get in there and take them out. Okay, so I won't hire it just yet because it is going to cost us a lot of money. So we're just going to wait a little bit longer. Let's see if anything takes a turn or two to build. It's not looking like it will. 2 turns for improved food. We could probably use an improved income. It's going to take 2 turns for most of these things. 1 turn for an artisan's hut. Have we got one? We don't. Okay, so let's get ourselves an artisan's hut. I'll take 1 turn, and then we're just going to skip straight ahead and get to the next stage. Yes, so obviously they might be recruiting troops as well, hopefully not too many. I can't imagine they are recruiting that many. We should be able to keep up with the rate at which they're recruiting. Like I said, once we've done this, next turn we have 1 force who's going to be at full strength, so they can jump in to assault the town. And they demand a gift. Balance of power is ever much in their favour, but we're nowhere near them. So, no. They can declare war on us, but we won't see their forces for a long time. They've got a lot of other threats to deal with first. So it's not really necessary at the moment. Roxolanians, they arrange their marriage to one of their people. They demand a payment of 1,700. Roxolanians. We have a non-aggression pact. Admires or yeah, go on then. Age 23. Yeah, go on. That's not actually going to cost that much in terms of how much we have altogether. Marksman, unit experience, duty calls, the poisoned arrows. The force needs leadership. No, it's kind of. Oh dear. What did I just do? Did somebody die, or did I just make a mistake? Oh, well, apparently I need a new leader. Oh, I don't think I was paying enough attention. Okay. Enables war cry. Enables second wind. Fear. War cry. Authority. Chance of having children. Nope. Hostile agent success. Armor plus 10. Let's go with this guy. 27. Natural causes. Okay. That's what happened. Oh wow, our leader died on what, the 4th? Oh my god, are you joking? How many people just died?
Your family's political power is determined
Are you
by
kidding me? How many people just died?
and dominion.
Natural causes are on turn what? 4,
The
5.
political situation
Damn.
and the elite
That is not good. Oh, what the hell are you doing
determined
here?
by your ability to resolve political matters and react to other faction events.
They're doing well.
Can be
They
hard
are
to
not
attain.
doing so well.
Your dominion over
Find a
the
way to
faction
try and
the people,
solve
however,
that.
depends on your
He
family
has a
members'
wife,
influence
that's fine.
versus that of your
He
faction's
also has a
other
wife, so that's fine.
nobles.
Well, so our faction leader's dead. That was quick. That was really quick. That was very unlucky for us. I think the famine is what probably brought that on. Yeah, builder. Yep. So we should be fine to lay siege to this settlement now. This force got a lot of men. Our income is a lot better now. So let's grab that Onager. That's going to bring us down to minus 55. Okay. And then let's do this. Let's go and besiege it. Yep, massively outnumbered. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build some siege towers. Siege towers or battering ram? Battering ram first, siege towers second. And then do that and enslave, not enslave, encircle the settlement as well. Obviously our income's gone down a little bit now because we're doing that. And if I move these guys, no, they need to still replenish. The only thing is I'm not 100% sure if they can reinforce if they're in that state. Campaign movement's disabled, but can they reinforce? Oh, we're going to find out. And hopefully they can. So we can continue to replenish our forces. Hopefully if our army gets attacked, then we've got some reinforcements there. Let's have a look. Rivalry, fertility, buildings. Rivalry. Is that because they joined us that our food might start going down? You bastards. Okay, we're looking at their force. Again, if they come and attack us in the open ground, we do have a much larger force this time, so we should be okay. And we've even got a catapult for extra support, so we'll see what happens. They might push out, but I just don't know if our encamped army there can go and attack or, you know, join in. I'm really not sure if that will work. I'm not sure if we've gone past these guys already or if we haven't. Don't think we have we? Oh, damn. Yep, we've gone past them. Their army has embarked. It's not the best thing in the world.
Will you not give our people a little gold? You have
No.
and
If you were closer, I might consider it, but
You
you're
have
not.
recruited so many units, the treasury is buckling under the weight of their upkeep. Capturing new
Yep,
territory would spread
I'm aware.
cost, as well as putting your troops to
But
good use.
we should be able to take this long before we start suffering the effects of bankruptcy. Okay, so we just need to get these last two here. It doesn't really matter which, because we're going to get both anyway. I want these guys to bugger off. They're also raiding. Let's have a look. Nowhere's rebuilt any of their settlements, which is good. Let's have a look. So probably maybe one more turn gets these guys into the orange. Hopefully, probably not the green actually. Then they're good. Most of our forces in that army are all right, to be fair. But I don't want to risk losing any. If I can avoid it. But then we could take these guys out nice and quick. If I do this. Okay, so they will join us in the assault. So we could go for it now, to be fair. Or we could wait for our siege towers to be built. Yeah, we'll wait for our siege tower, so it's only one more turn. There's nothing much else that we need to do right here and now. Yeah, let's end the turn, and then next turn we'll attack. I don't think there's much they can do to stop that. We know that our encamped army there can reinforce, so that's good to know, especially for future reference. And then, yeah, come next turn we'll launch the assault. We should have our siege towers and our battering rams. Shouldn't be a problem. The Giants of Hyperborea. Yeah, so once we take this civilization out, we'll push back north to take out the other civilization that we declared war on. Hopefully there won't be too much of an issue there. And then we can just basically keep pushing round north. And hopefully if we push round, hugging the border as close as we can, instead of doing what they expect and pushing left into Rome, we could head around this way. I think the White Huns are situated around here. So we can make them one of our targets, maybe even subjugate them as well. And then just kind of move around and then come up and through. So we can take out the Sassanid Empire here and just push through to the Eastern Roman Empire. But we can build up a huge following, a huge force as we move around the world here. So we can do that. They want us to join in a war, or they're offering to join in a war if we pay them 900. Go ahead. Gives us the same result either way. You want to arrange a marriage and you're going to pay me 600. No. Saving that. Don't want to give her away too quickly into the game. Right, so we should have our siege equipment now, and the other army has replenished its forces a little bit more. So let's go ahead and attack. Yeah, we've got our forces. We've got quite a decent army there now, so that's good. Let's have a look at their forces. So they're gonna have 3 armies coming in from the sea. In fact, that is their defending force. They have 5 units that are going to be initially inside of the settlement. So we could, as much as I would love to just go ahead and capture it, I don't want these fleets to escape, because if they do escape, then we can't subjugate them. We will lose that opportunity. So we need to take down every last man on this battlefield, unfortunately. But what we can do is we can eliminate all of the defenders just without capturing the capture point. Then we won't win the settlement. But if we can eliminate them, get them out of their defensive positions straight away, then that will go in our favour. Now, it said we did a little bit of damage to the settlement, but it's not really looking like we have. Not majorly. We haven't destroyed any of the towers. Haven't destroyed any of the gates either, or the walls, but we have damaged some of the walls. Like here, we've got a very damaged wall. So that's probably going to be our entry point, and our reinforcing armies coming from that way. Now we've got to take into account their navy is going to be coming from here, so what we should do is, we don't need our cavalry, not for the initial assault on the settlement, so we're going to take all of our melee cavalry and we're going to leave them here to attack whatever navy comes and lands here, and then we'll do the same for the other side with the rest of our force that turns up. So let's go ahead and move our siege equipment, and we're going to assault from the main gate. Probably don't need the siege engines. We're going to take out that wall first. I suppose we could attack the main gate. Probably send our spears against this tower so that we can capture it without it doing too much damage to our troops from the side. Don't need that siege engine up at all, really. And then the rest of you should be fine. Got our mounted warbands, so they're close enough that hopefully they can get over there. But we should be fine to move on from here. So let's go destroy the wall as soon as our reinforcements turn up. You know what, I changed my mind. I will just send a force over here because they're going to land quite quickly. I want to make sure I can kill as many of those as possible. Got some men mounted on the wall there, but they shouldn't be much of a threat. We've breached through the walls there, so we can actually, we don't have any men left to send through it, but we could get some troops in there nice and fast if we move them quick enough. So if we send you guys into that breach there, got some cavalry on its way. Hopefully we can dodge enough of that arrow fire, although we are taking some fire from the main gates too, so cavalry is probably not the best option to send through this gap that we've committed. We've got to try and take out these towers as quickly as possible. probably not really necessary. We might lose that unit. Actually, I think I made a mistake there. Let's just get all of you cavalry over to this flank now. They're not still being fired on, are they? Shouldn't be. Maybe he's pushed that side. Catapults are taking out the tower. We've lost a few men to their towers, which is why I want to remove the towers as quickly as possible. We've lost nearly half that unit, but if they capture that one, that's a good start for us. Is that going up or down? Jesus, that is slow. Is that going down? God damn. Alright, they're not very good at capturing. They're dead. That unit's wasted. That's a shame. The enemy's gates have been destroyed. So they're charging through. You guys can now charge through to the gates. We're going to lose some... we're going to lose a lot of men to these towers. Which is why we just need to get rid of them as quickly as possible. You guys, you know what, just retreat. Just get out of here. Get out of the map. I didn't even realise that we've been attacked here. Where the hell did they come from? Jesus. They just destroyed one of my units. I didn't even know. Where did they come from? They weren't inside the settlement. Are you facing the wrong way? Of course you are. Well, they are still capturing the tower, so that's good. Siege towers are on their way. Main force should capture their gate.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
They've destroyed another one of my arch units here. God damn. What is going on? I honestly have no idea where they came from. I don't think any of their forces are landing on that side, so we might... let's divert a few of them. Take them round. This is not a good start. Catapult's still doing a bit of damage. We're secure. Why are we securing everything so slowly? Jesus. We've even lost those guys. We just are not capturing anything at the moment. Okay, well this is not going that well. Let's just try and do what damage we can. I don't think we're going to take it in this assault. I think we might have to retreat and come back again. Even that's quite damaged. Just not capturing anything quite as quickly as I would have hoped. Look, I mean, look how slowly we're capturing the main gate. We've lost half of that force already, and it's not even halfway. Let's just hope we can do more damage to their naval troops as they disembark. Right, you retreat. Get out of this field. The ships are refusing to land anywhere. You guys, I'm going to need you on this side as quickly as possible. We've lost that unit. God, they just aren't capturing it at all. They're not even on it anymore. Jesus. Not good. One goes out of ammo.
A unit has used all available ammunition.
Don't think this could have gone much worse.
Pressing
Yes.
the melee button.
I know what it does. Let's try and not get ourselves into a really bad situation. So most of them should be just running away.
The enemy tower is no more than wreckage now.
Yeah, most of them should be running away back into the settlement. So we just got to kill who and what we can here, really. The more men we can take out here, the easier. Stop firing on my own men. God damn it, you're just hitting the horses. All the units you have the options of firing on, you're just shooting my men. Try and take them out. That unit's dead.
Settlement is almost a ruin.
And we're doing a lot of damage to the settlement itself, so that's good. You guys just get out of there. Seriously, I don't know why you're still trying to fight. You're just stood there. They're gone.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
Yeah, but no, we're not going to be taking it this time. We're going to be definitely going to be retreating. It doesn't really matter if we kill the general, so they're just going to re-recruit him. You guys stop doing what you're doing. Let's move the archers. retreat these guys if we can. I don't think we're going to be able to. I think they're gone. They've been lost. But we've damaged the settlement, we've burnt it, so when we retreat, the next time we come in, should be easier. But yeah, no, the infantry that we sent in were terrible, and we just could not capture those towers. Or the gate, and they stood on it for ages. That's really bad. Maybe killed anyone over there. Yeah, infantry, it was just terrible. Unfortunately, I didn't see the cavalry that came over here and attacked ours. I just did not see them at all, which is really annoying. Because we lost two horse archer units from that. And we've taken out 3 units from their navy. So obviously not the result we want, but a good start nonetheless. So we've taken it. Yeah, so that one's fully gone. They're landing another one over there, so that's going to be taken out very shortly. No, they're pulling away. Might have to give them a little bit more breathing space. In fact, they might even be moving over to the other beach. So let's just pull back and speed up a little bit. Yeah, bastards. I think they're going to the other side. Entire units perished. Spearmen. Yeah, they are. They're all going to the other side. Toss it. Okay, if we draw a nice squiggly line. Get you guys over here. We have 1 unit ready and waiting. If we just move you guys up, there might be some cavalry still using that. Hopefully there is. Can they really not land in their own settlement? No, they can't. How unfortunate. Okay, if you guys move, I don't know why you're still there. Come on, boys. Oh, we took 1 tower out. It's a start. Probably not worth it. The cost of however many units we lost in total. A lot of whom we're not going to be able to replenish. I mean, we do still have a lot of men left. They're going back again. God damn it. Just pick a side. Now they're going back again. Come on. If we hide in the trees, we just need them to start docking. We can kill enough of them. I was just thinking if I could maybe get my archers to do a little bit of damage. Try and take out their towers or something. And this is fully sped up as well, and they're just not landing. Come on, boys. Just land. Make a decision and land. Might just have to try and burn their ships. No, 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 they're actually moving. Oh, damn, they're actually moving. Don't want to move too fast. Spook them off. I think I already did, didn't I? I think I already did. I'm going to try a different move. Let's see if we can just burn their ships. Because this is getting ridiculous. Come on, boys. Get down there. We've got men on that side, we've got men on this side, and they just will not land. They refuse. Oh, I don't know if we're going to have the range. Is it going to be enough? It's doing no fire damage. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's going to take a while. I'm going to get out of range anyway. Maybe not. Is he coming back? Might be coming back. Okay, let's just speed up, 'cause this is going to take some time, I believe. He is coming back. That's it. Keep burning the shit. It's smoking. That's it. Keep firing. Okay, they might be landing soon. Did I bring them? I did. They're hidden away. Let's keep them that way. Let's move you guys up because they will probably need that support in a second. 50%. Of course, that was the ship that landed. But we have damaged them. That's all that matters. Right, if we pull you guys back, now that ship has 100% landed. Let's bring these guys forward. You guys keep your fire arrows. You do what damage you can. You the ones firing. Let's just split you up because I've just seen they've got some javelin men there. Right, you charge against them. I need you guys here now. Quick, quick, quick. Why have you stopped? Why did you stop? Keep charging. You fools. Okay, looks like they're mostly landing, so just pull back and keep firing. You over here. A lot of them might get away over there, unfortunately. Right, try and fire on them instead. You guys just bunch up on that guy. Got some javelin men doing a decent chunk of damage to our forces there. Fortunately, are they really pulling away? Are you joking?
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Yeah, they're doing loads of damage. Oh my god, what is going on there? Are they dying? The whole unit just died. What the hell? Guys, you might want to move. Stay ever so slightly. Keep firing. See if you can take out those bows. I know you're getting shot by the towers, but just try. For me. Still need to finish off a lot more of those troops too. You guys keep moving, you guys keep firing. Just don't fully die, just try and kill as many of them as you can. Every unit we take down is a mini victory. You guys keep firing on them. You guys keep firing on them. You might have to move in a second. Right, the units are dead, let them run, because we can catch them in a minute without being in range of their towers. Gonna need you. Gonna need you. Oh, nope. You guys are gonna be hunting down the runners. Oh, sorry. I stopped paying attention for 2 seconds. Yeah, there you go. He's beating them, so you keep chasing them down. You keep firing. You guys turn on skirmish mode and fire against that unit. Same for you. Turn on skirmish. Keep firing and run. I think we lost one of our units here, didn't we? Oh no, they're still alive. Pikemen a little bit too close to the walls. Unfortunately. We will get these guys once they're out of range. Now luckily their navy did land. So now we've managed to kill off a huge amount of them. Yeah, we've killed, was that enemy man count? Yeah, 1,500 of their men are dead. So we've done some major damage to them. Right, you guys stop firing just for the time being. We're just going to wipe out the remaining forces outside of the walls. They still have a decent force inside of the settlement, and that's going to be the hardest ones to take out, especially with those towers there. But after this, yeah, we're going to start retreating. Okay, let's start retreating the infantry. They're going to take the longest to get out of here. You guys abandon that and retreat. Men are broken and running from their lives. Yeah, that's understandable. They're hugging the wall very tightly, so I don't really want to charge at them yet. We've just got to stay close to them and then finish off with these guys, and then these armies, these parties shouldn't come back at all. 15 there, they've got 41, so definitely need to focus on them. Might be able to start chasing them. It's just they're very close to those skirmishes. Right, you guys start retreating. You retreat, you retreat, you retreat. You guys retreat, you guys retreat. We have the men that we need to finish this, so just get out of there. Yeah, we're close to their towers again. Might lose a couple of men. Just Speed it up. Just need to kill enough of them. They're running back the other way. Damn it. Thought they might. 16, yeah, they're killing them quick. Okay, go and chase these guys down. 23 of them. We've got 19. 19 and 5. There should be my last two parties left. God damn, they killed a lot of them quick. It's those damn towers. It's those damn towers. 18, 17. So we've still got loads of men left. I mean, I made it sound like we lost a lot. We didn't really lose that many. We're still pretty good, to be fair. It's just a lot more difficult to actually get in than I thought it would be. Especially considering those towers. My men broke. Oh, tell me they killed them though. It's a draw. Oh damn, okay, maybe I did lose a lot, man. 891 and they're all in the red.
Your army has suffered
Yeah,
casualties.
pretty major
It requires
casualties.
strict
Jesus.
troop numbers. If an army is in a friendly province and not undertaking
It was that army I was looking at, so they're fine. These guys need some repairing. We lost the Onager apparently. This unit has been captured. How the hell were they captured?
The closer an army is to a province containing fresh recruits,
Damn, that's annoying.
the faster
That's fine. Let's have a look at their losses.
If no replenishment occurs,
Oh,
it
come
may
on, they
be
got away with
because the
8 men.
army is
Damn.
on enemy territory or within an area.
Okay, that's fine. They shouldn't actually be able to replenish any of those forces, so that might just make the next battle easier. We're going to have to... We're going to have to swap out, I believe.
Sit, share my fire.
You need to replenish more than you do. Okay, so you've still got some movement here, so let's just auto-resolve assault. I can't, apparently. Can continue the siege though, but what I can do is break the siege. Maybe don't go back that far. But you guys march, besiege it, then you guys move forward and encamp. Start replenishing your numbers. And we've still got a decent chunk of money, yeah, so we need to recruit some more men. It's a shame, honestly, those infantry, they're terrible, but we need them. So we need to definitely look into some more military technologies to try and get some better infantry on our side, for sure. I wonder if we could just recruit some quick mercenaries to try and reduce our losses. Got some pikes, Germanic warband, some mounted. If we get them, it's going to cost us a chunk. We don't have to keep them. Might just make it so if we can then go into this. Oof. We've lost a lot of our predicted strength, but the enemy force is a lot smaller than it was before. Could just try and continue the siege. Maybe if we build some siege equipment, that might go up a little bit more into our favour, and we might just be able to auto-resolve it, possibly. But we'll see. So let's build that and continue siege. Let our army replenish. Like I said, they can't replenish their numbers, not whilst we're in their lands. Okay, so he might be able to because he's in the sea, but I mean that is fractional. We should be okay. Should be okay. Right, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there before I make it go on for way too long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we've not been off to the best start. Now we've suffered the loss of one of our forces up here, and we've suffered some pretty major losses with our forces down here as well. But we are taking down their final and capital settlement, so there is expected to be a lot of resistance. Now we've got very low tiered units to begin with, so we will be improving them over time and just generally, hopefully, learning out some better tactics and how to use our men a bit better. First episode, yeah. So we've done okay. We've taken out 2 settlements. We've done some massive damage to this one, so we could win it right now if we auto-resolved it, but we want to try and keep as many men as possible and not cost ourselves a fortune or lose another army. So we're just going to wait a little bit, siege it, and just take it slow. Take them out, and that's our first enemy, hopefully subjugated. If we have to take down all of them in order to subjugate the settlement. If any of them escape, then we'll have to chase them down, and it'll just it'll become a very, very difficult task. So yeah, that's the goal. Hopefully it all goes well. But otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you drop down in the comments below if you've got any suggestions, tips, questions, anything like that. Also, make sure to go and join us on Discord too, and message us there as well, and on the server. Just join in on the chatter and the fun. And make sure you subscribe as well if you haven't already, guys. It just massively supports the channel out, and you can keep up to date with all the content that's coming out. And click the notification button as well, so you just get notified when the next episode is out. But it should be every day. And we're going to be trying to balance this with Bannerlord as well. So it should be every other day for each of the series. But please let me know if you're enjoying this. I know it's not off to the best start, but it will improve, and we will get better at this. And it'll get a lot more interesting as the campaign goes on. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one. Goodbye.